This is what the hemp seed that I work with looks like. It looks like it has already been germinated. But what is important is that you want it to be dehulled. And then you wash this and you soak this for at least 12 hours up to 24 hours, and then you boil it, and after it boils it looks like this, and then you mix it with a blender and you turn it into a paste. This is what the final product looks like. See, it's like a paste, and to this I'm adding Celtic sea salt. I'll show you. I'm using Celtic sea salt because this one has more minerals. The other kind of salt doesn't have enough minerals, and nowadays people are deficient in minerals. They can have too much salt when doctors tell them they've eaten too much salt. What they actually meant to say is that the person has too much salt compared to the other minerals. And instead of telling them to stop eating salt, they should tell the person to consume salt with minerals, which is Celtic sea salt. Now the hemp seed cheese is finished. It is perfect. It has salt and it tastes like cheese. It smells like boiled milk, and it is perfect. So I was a vegetarian a few years ago, and as a vegetarian I ate a lot of lentils with rice. And I ate so much rice that I got to the point where I couldn't eat rice anymore because it felt like it wasn't edible. One day I decided to boil the rice for 12 hours. So I boiled it from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. and the next day I reheated it and I ate that, and that felt edible to me. And that's when I found out about lectins. Lectins actually damage the digestive system in the sense that it does not allow your body to assimilate what you eat. And I'm thinking maybe that is why I felt like the rice I've been eating, it wasn't edible, because my body was unable to assimilate anything that I was eating, because I was also eating rice, because rice has lectins. Now, what has lectins? Lectins is found in anything that when you put it underground, a plant grows out of it. So rice has lectins because rice plant comes out of it. Cereals have lectins, seeds, beans, most legumes, most spices have lectins. And I tried to stay away from lectins. The last one that I gave up on was soy sauce. Even if it is fermented, I think it still has some lectins. and cocoa beans. That means chocolate. I gave up on these two, and pretty much most spices, garlic, onion, pepper, most spices. I gave up on all these things about a year ago, and since then I mostly ate meat. No, I ate only meat as a source of protein. But because I'm trying to stay away from animal protein for at least one day a week, now I'm looking for a protein coming from vegetable source, which is why I've decided to try hemp seed cheese. I tried to make hemp seed cheese from hemp seeds mixed with water and lemon, but the idea is when I eat unwashed hemp seeds, I feel like they have lectins. When I wash the hemp seeds and then I mix it, I feel like they still have lectins. When I wash the hemp seeds and then I boil it for 4 hours, actually I boiled it for 12 hours, I still felt like they have lectins. Then when I soak the hemp seeds for 12 hours up to 24 hours and then I boil them for 4 hours, that tastes amazing. This is the result. It tastes perfect. It feels like I'm supposed to eat this. It feels like I could eat this once a week. I could definitely eat this once a week. It tastes creamy and soft and fat. I prefer dishes that have the same amount of fat as they have proteins. I do not like dishes that have more proteins versus fat, because when I also soaked the hemp seed for 48 hours and then I boiled it for 4 hours, the result tasted like tofu. It didn't have as much fat as this one has, which is why I didn't like it. I prefer this one because I feel like it has the same amount of fat as it has proteins. So I absolutely love it. And amazing. Delicious. It feels like it doesn't have lectins. It feels like I can eat it. A few days ago, I tried to eat lentils. Again, as I was eating back when I was a vegetarian, I let lentils soak for 12 hours in water, and then I soaked it for another 12 hours in water with lemon, and then I boiled it for a few hours, and it did not feel edible. It felt like it still had lectins. It did not feel like this hemp seed cheese feels. This is amazing. You should try it. Well, of course, I'm not telling you to try it. I'm just saying, if you wish to stay away from animal products for one day a week, and you're thinking what to try, you're asking yourself what to try, and you would like to try hemp seeds, prepare it this way. Soak it for 12 up to 24 hours, not longer than 24 hours, and then boil it for 4 hours, and it is delicious. It smells and it tastes just like the boiled milk, the cream on top of the boiled milk. You know how when you boil milk, there's a thick part formed on top, and you can lift it up. It smells and it tastes just like that. And I've added salt, Celtic sea salt, in order to get more salt and more minerals. And it is delicious. I absolutely recommend it. Try it if you wish, of course. Thank you.